The Empire gathered their might in the Grand Plaza, their banners raised high, their golden armor gleaming under the pale light of the twin suns. The soldiers stood in perfect formation, proud, disciplined, and convinced of their own power. They believed that today would be like every other day they had conquered. In front of them, a single figure walked forward. Her steps were calm, steady, unshaken by the thousands of eyes watching her. Humanity's queen. She did not wear a crown of gold. She did not hold a blade. She stood with quiet strength, and in that silence, the Empire felt something they had not felt in centuries: doubt. Their commander stepped forward, shouting declarations of power, promising humanity's surrender before the hour ended. But the queen did not respond. Her eyes were cold, sharp, almost daring him to finish his speech. The Empire had faced rebellions before. They had crushed fleets, burned worlds, and made entire species kneel. But this silence, it was different. It wasn't fear. It wasn't hesitation. It was the silence of someone who already held the blade against their throat. Then, without raising her voice, she lifted her hand. All around the city, shadows moved. Terran banners began to rise from hidden streets. Soldiers stepped out of nowhere, armored in black and silver, silent as the void itself. They didn't march loudly. They didn't shout war cries. They moved like a storm that had been waiting. Every Imperial soldier saw it, the moment their numbers didn't matter anymore. The Queen walked forward alone, her cloak brushing the marble beneath her feet. The Empire had brought an army. Humanity had brought inevitability. The commander's confidence began to crack as Terran forces surrounded the plaza. Ships shimmered into view above the towers. Drones lined the skies like a wall of steel. The Queen finally spoke, and her voice was calm, almost gentle, but it carried like thunder. You thought today would be your victory. But today, you learn, Earth does not bow. And in that moment, the proud Empire understood they were not the hunters anymore. They were the prey.